just how good is Athena anyway? If you're playing Zeus or Hades, Athena will be one of your two classical age options. Being the goddess of wisdom and strategy, she brings power to the table with an excellent god power, myth unit, and upgrades. Her god power, Restoration, is a powerful AoE heal, healing for 50 hit points per second for 6 seconds to idle units, and only half that much for units who aren't idle. Meaning that when used with the proper timing, your army, put simply, can take 25 damage per second more for the 6-second duration of that power. The obvious observation is that it's more efficient to heal units out of combat idle, but given the average health of a human soldier is around 150 to 200 hit points, you only get the full value on the heal for tankier options like myth units and heroes. Speaking of myth units, let's talk about Athena's unique myth unit, the Minotaur. It's relatively beefy with 320 HP, 60% hack armor, and 50 pierce. If you're playing Hades, his bonus to myth unit's health brings that up to 368 HP, which is 48 more HP for your dollar, which is 180 gold and 15 favor per unit. The Minotaur's unique ability is Gore, dealing 50 hack damage on target and sending them sailing into the distance. This makes Minotaurs a great shock troop, breaking up the enemy front lines to allow your army to follow up and take advantage of the enemy chaos. Be careful though, this ability can't target heroes, flying units, or titans, which makes sense. The Maze of Minos is also a popular upgrade, costing 250 wood and 20 favor, but bringing 30% more HP to beef these bulls out even more. But arguably, the more valuable increase is the 15% to speed, which allows these bulls to move at a roughly 5.2 speed, almost as fast as Hippias, and in some cases faster than other cavalry such as Tiger Cav. Next up is her upgrades. Sarissa is an upgrade costing 125 wood and 20 favor with bus hoplites to deal 5% more damage per attack, and much more importantly, allowing them to attack with an extra range of 0.5, meaning that hoplites can get into combat much quicker and attack with more units simultaneously, and with Zeus having an inbuilt speed buff to hoplites, this makes them very dangerous to deal with to any army. Finally, Aegis Shield is an upgrade that gives hoplites and Hippaspis an edge, providing 15% more protection from pierce damage, costing about 150 wood and 15 favor. This leads to 1 to 2 shots more needed to be taken down by anti-infantry specialized units like Chinese fire archers. The difference may not seem like a lot on paper, but in Age of Mythology, like any RTS, it's a game of inches, and boosting infantry efficiency versus their direct counter when coupled with upgrades from the armory can cause your opponent to lose key battles, or allow your army to dive under the town center and tower fire to take out villages. In summary, Athena is a very powerful classical age minor god, with a strong, combat-oriented god power, a deadly disruptor for a myth unit, and a couple of solid upgrades. There's no wonder that we see her picked in a bit over half of all Zeus and Hades games on the standard ladder. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more minor god breakdowns like this. See you in the next one.